Welcome back. It's another vlog, and I'm starting today's vlog at the wig shop. If you haven't watched the last one, then you should definitely watch the last vlog, because in that vlog I got my locks in. I now have micro locks on, and so I decided that it was time for me to get new wigs just so that I can alternate on days when I don't want to wear my locks, of course. So this is me here buying and installing my new wig. Speaking of which, there was a whole fallout on social media, Twitter to be particular, about wigs and buying wigs and being scammed. And I would say that before you buy a wig, please go to a physical store, especially if you're going to be spending over 300k, 500k. Money is not sand, so please be warned. Anyways, after that I went to Miniso, I got a nail polish, and then I just looked at myself in the mirror, and the next day it was time for work. I had a financial training. The company was sending a couple of us for financial training as non-financial people, just so that we can be better informed about finance. I mean, I work with a fintech, so I need to have like a general understanding of it. And so that was what this training was for. And because I stay on the mainland and I have to travel to the island, I say travel because the distance is a long one, and please, it's traveling. So basically I didn't do my makeup at home because I had to leave early. So I came to the office, got into the bathroom, did my little dance, and looking into the mirror, did my makeup. I was looking really fly on this day, man. I was really looking good. I was feeling myself. Yeah, that's my little dance there, because I was just feeling myself. Anyways, once I was done with that, it was time to head or hit the road. But anyways, we hit the road. The training, like I mentioned before, was on the island, so it was just a few minutes away from the office. So I rode with my colleagues and we got to the training center. So come with me, I guess. Okay, so we made it. Unfortunately, I was a few minutes late, but thankfully they were not far in or far gone when I got there. But yeah, I got in and I still made videos, because why not? If you don't make videos, it never happened, innit? And the lightning was very bad. But anyways, aside from all of that, I got in, I met other people who were there for the training, and then we also had breakfast as well. I got tea and donut. I really loved this tea. It was some Kenyan tea or something, but it was really good. But back to the training, like I said, it was about accounting, finance, a lot of finance thingy. And I remember that when my boss told me, oh, you'd be going for this, I was like, what's my business with this? I don't really care about finance. But man, after being there was so much to learn. And even though they said non-financial experts, the people who were there were so knowledgeable. Like, I felt like a sponge. I was just taking in and taking in. We're having all these conversations about GDP, fiscal policy, accounting, assets, liquidity, blah blah blah, and I'm like, wow. It was just making me so happy. And now I feel like I can read the news a little bit more about economy and finance in the country and actually understand what you're saying. But anyways, aside all of that, then it was time for lunch. I had lunch, we had rice. It was really good. Everything about this training was on point. I'm really grateful that I made it. And yes, I made lots and lots of videos. And then also, during the course of the class, they actually spoke about something I learned in school, which was the pestles analysis, where you do political, economic, social society, technology, legal, economy, and all of that. I was so happy when I saw that. Anyways, once we were done, it was time for me to leave. This was me feeling myself. I was still looking very beautiful even at the end of the day, and this is around about 5 hours gone. At 3 o'clock we left, and I made it home. But first, of course, obviously it was time for traffic, because traffic in Lagos is like everyday thing. But anyways, I was looking fly all the same, and then I went home. And welcome to day 2. This was the next morning. Today I was so certain that I was not going to be late, so I left home very early. This is me looking really fly and beautiful. Hey guys, today is day 2 of the training, and guess what? I came in early. I'm the first person here, like the first student here. This is just a few minutes past 8, so yeah, I'm really very early. Class starts at 9 a.m. Let me show you what it looks like right now. So yeah, it was really just so much training, and I am so grateful to the organization for actually sending me out to learn this. Like I have a whole slide that I know that I will always be going back to because it's so important. I love how these days I follow like Naira metrics on Instagram, and when they say certain things from foreign exchange, GDP, I understand, and so I'm so grateful for that. And of course, these are my colleagues that we were there together from the organization, and a couple of people, some of them like from other really big organizations. So it was a pleasure and it was a privilege to be here, and I'm very grateful for that. So it was so much of learning, 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 learning. And of course, there was eating. I should say that their food was really, really good. Like every time I ate at the office, it was really good. Sorry, at the training, it was really, really good. And so we came to the end of day two. Yeah, this was day two. But guess what? We didn't just go home. Oh. I followed my colleagues to the market. So our training center is on the island, and it's not far from the market, which is also known as Eko Idumota. So we decided to go and shop. Actually, a couple of them, actually two of them, decided they wanted to go and get gin, and somebody else was getting the box. And so I heard, and I'm like, okay, I also need a box for myself, so I'm just going to go out along with you guys. I should say that I don't go to the market. I don't know the market. I mean, I know that there's a place called the market, but I don't go there because it's very stressful. But I made it here, and I got myself this really cute box, the pink one. The second one was for somebody, another of my colleague as well. And I was so happy that I got it. It was an experience because I usually would not go to the market. I probably would have just done online shopping, but I went with them, and it was very stressful, but I did it. This is me smiling here because they were making fun of me at this point because I was very tired. But then after getting the box, I went on to also get jewelries that I wore the next day. Actually, that's the that's the earring I'm wearing in this video, which is day three of the training. Again, I came in without makeup because it was the last day, so I did a little bit of makeup in the bathroom before going into the training. Actually, can we just take a moment to appreciate my locks? I'm so loving my micro locks right now. So this is your sign if you're looking to get micro locks. Go and do it. It's so beautiful. I love it. And I'm going to put like a link in the description and on the top here for you to actually just click and go and watch my video about getting your micro locks and everything that you need to know about it for beginners. Anyways, away from that, back to the training. So it was a lot of training, soaking in and getting all the information. This was the last day, so I spent a lot of time really also meeting with people, trying to network, talking to people from other organization, trying to build friendship. One thing I've learned as a corporate girly is, your skills can take you far, but something that takes you even further is your relationships and the people that you know. So even though I'm somebody who tends to be, I don't know if to call it an introvert or just somebody who likes to be on her own most times, I am putting in extra effort to make friends, to build relationships. And so I spent most of the last day just saying hello, hi, talking to everybody as much as I could, collected cards, and just being good with everybody. And once we were done with that, it was time to head home. And I'm loving this Magbada, by the way. Yes, I feel like I say I love myself so much that you might be like, oh my god, this girl is obsessed with herself. But the truth is, I think I am. I really do like myself a lot, and yeah, not because I think I'm the most. Actually, I think I'm the most beautiful, but really, I just really love myself, and I think that everybody should love themselves too. Anyways, I got back home and I went straight to the salon because I had another wig that I needed to cut or trim down. Yeah, I wanted a short wig. So because I bought the new one, which is a bit longer, it was about 16 inches, and I had this one which is about 12, 14 inches, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna make it about 8 inches to give me like this fierce chic, is it chic look. So I went on to cut it. When I was doing this, I'm like, do you know how much you spent on this hair and you're cutting it? But anyways, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do in it. I cut it, and I actually loved what it looked like at the end. It was really looking good. It was giving different. It was giving like Gen Z, and every now and then I like to, just come into my Gen Z self. So I did that, and it was really cute. And the next day I wore that same wig to work for International Women's Day. Ooh. So I have another video where we did the paint and sip. That was for women in the office. Actually, it was still for women in the office. What am I saying? Anyways, this one was, we did like an Instagram live. So that one was more of like having fun, but this one was more of educational and learning from other people and experts. So again, these are my planners. You've met them before in the other video. Go and check it out if you haven't watched it. And this is me again, just feeling myself. I like to feel myself. I can't help it. And I was hosting the event for today, so I was also trying to give myself some kind of prep talk and affirmations. You can do it. You've got it. You are the best. All of that in the restroom. Restrooms. I've heard all about greatest secrets in it. So yeah, I was ready for it. We had about three speakers. Oh no, we had four speakers. We spoke about money, we spoke about creativity, we spoke about health, we spoke about corporate career. We just had women come and share their experiences with us, and I absolutely loved it. And our setup as well was really good. Well done to myself and my other co-planners and organizers. I was so happy for this day to finally come, and when it came, I think that we nailed it, and we got a lot of good feedback. Like, ooh, HR was like, you did well, boss was like, you did well, speakers were like, you did well, and I was feeling so fly. So yeah, it was a good week all through, and I hope that you've enjoyed spending this time with me. Until next time, I remain Jessica Fortunes. Bye.